their communication problems. People disconnect when they stop feeling understood. Good morning and welcome to Love Talk with the Amish Matchmakers. We help Amish singles to find godly spouses, build epic marriages, and create generational legacy that is rooted in faith, freedom, and above all else, love. This week, we've been talking about the habits of highly attractive people. Today, it's about communication. Communication creates connection, intimacy, deeper, more meaningful intimacy and relationships come from not just good communication, but epic communication. So we're going to go over a few of those things today. And I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being a part of this. Some of you drop in and make comments, and I'll post them if they're good comments. And people often ask me, well, why do you keep doing it, Carlos? Well, I hope that somebody listening, it will benefit your life. It'll make a difference. Because Lord knows I've got so many things I could be doing right now, but I choose to come on here live and deliver a little message. It used to be longer. I was here for an hour, and now I'm like, no, I don't got time for an hour. Short, quick, few nuggets, 15 minutes. And just, I hope to make the world a better place. Really, I do. And more than ever, with Kalea in this world now, it's interesting when you experience a childbirth and being there with my daughter as she gave birth to our grandchild, Kalea Serenity Campos. When she came into this world, it impacted me greatly. And it made me think, what can I do to help make a difference in this world? You and I, together, we can make a difference. We can make it a better world. We can make it a better place for our children, for our grandchildren. It's important. And I want her to grow up in a great atmosphere, in a great world, a world where people love and honor and give gratitude to each other. And I hope that this will bless you through this process about communication. So, good morning, Brandon. How are you? Good to see you, buddy. I'll post your comment saying good morning. Thank you. So, communication. Let's talk about it and what that looks like. People feel close when they are heard, understood, and valued. That's validation at the core of what it creates in someone when you feel and understand. And when you feel you're understood, when you feel heard, you feel valued, and you definitely are more connected to that person because they do a good job of validating you. So there's 3 communication habits of attractive people. You ready for this? They listen fully. Most people listen while preparing their response. You ever done that? Someone's talking, you're like, wait, I don't agree with this. So I'm preparing a response or an argument or a rebuttal. No, that's not true. Sometimes it helps if you write it down what they're saying or your thoughts so you can listen. What strong communicators do is they will listen fully by slowing down, staying present, not getting distracted, continuing to make eye contact, and seek understanding. Seek understanding, seek clarity, ask questions to learn, not to accuse. Right? It's interesting. I've had many times where people come at me and they accuse me, and I ask them, "Are you asking a question? Do you want to know the truth, or are you accusing?" And they're like, "I don't want understanding. I'm not asking a question. No, I'm not asking a question. This is what you do." Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, all right, understood. All right, then. And then it's interesting because there is a verse in the Bible that talks about this. Is Satan is the accuser of the brethren. It's like Satan does a really good job of accusing accusations, right? Accusations and make you feel shameful and guilt. But what the Father does, Papa, he asks questions to gain understanding because he believes in us. He brings clarity. He loves us and wants us to actually understand what he sees. So he asks us questions to help us to level up, help us to gain a better understanding and knowledge and wisdom of who we are, how he sees us, so that we can rise up as leaders. So A practical thing that you can do to gain understanding is actually ask that question. Help me understand. I want to understand better. So I'd like to gain some clarity in this situation. I'd like to understand what you were thinking or what you were doing when you did this thing or this situation, right? You're gaining understanding, getting clarity. All right. Number two, a great communicator, right? Listens fully and with the intent of clarity and understanding, not with the intent to accuse or to respond, but truly present, truly listening, and truly having empathy, putting themselves in their shoes, and then validating the emotions that person may be feeling. So, clear communication builds trust. So, speak clearly. Number two is speak clearly. So that's important. So we want to gain clarity by asking questions and gain understanding by asking questions, but we also then want to speak clearly. If we're a good communicator, we will speak clearly. And how can we do that? Well, attractive communicators avoid guessing games, they speak directly, they express appreciation and gratitude, they will honor and edify people, and they will communicate expectations. They're not afraid of conflict. They're not afraid of speaking directly. Of course, speaking directly, though, with love and honor, but it's very important not to skirt around the thing, not to avoid conflict and try to be, what I love a saying that I learned is like, would you rather I be real or be nice? Because sometimes being real doesn't feel like you're being nice. And sometimes we need to have someone be real with us so that we can get clear on what's happening in our lives. Or especially if we're working with a leader, working with someone to gain wisdom and understanding about who we are or what we're learning communication skills from a great communicator or learning relationship. Well, sometimes you need real, you need truth. And sometimes that truth and real doesn't feel so good. But clarity will build security. Okay, I can trust this guy. He's going to be real with me. I can trust my wife. She's going to be clear and real with me. Please communicate clearly with me. You can even ask for that. Don't skirt around. Be honest. Be straightforward with what you're feeling or what's going on. Hello, Sarah. She said hi. How's it going? See, I post comments. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. It's good. Number three things that make communication or attractive people that are great communicators, right? Epic communicators. They stay calm under pressure. Now, this one I've worked on because I get intense. My wife tells me, take a breath, slow down. Your tone matters because that's what is the reality of staying calm under pressure in our communication, our tone. People remember how you made them feel. Your energy, your response under stress really, really matters. This is why our process of triggers to triumph matters because we have trauma and things we've been through in our life. And so we have these triggers that come up. And so when they come up, they reveal how emotionally mature we are. Am I going to blow off the handle? Am I going to react? And what's interesting is sometimes I do react on purpose because I'm trying to get people in motion. I'm trying to purposefully, strategically shock them into action, shock them into an answer, or shock them into doing something because they're frozen, they're stuck in a rut, they're stuck in their mind of repetition of things that are keeping them stuck, the negativity, trying to disrupt their current story to a better story. So there is times that I do it purposefully. I just don't know sometimes if it's beneficial or not. I try to be strategic with it, but I know how important it is, though, to be calm and have a calm presence, to be confident and calm, speaking with authority, speaking with calm communication creates emotional safety. It really does. I can feel safe with you because your calm response, your calm tone. So it's a very important thing. And I apologize for my internet connection. Just went out. So hopefully it's back. All right. So our core activities that really make a difference is Epic 30 here because they're daily reps that build communication skill. Our Epic 30 is about release, receive, give, and the giving part is the communication part. I give the word and share the word that Father blessed me with today. I communicate gratitude, I communicate honor and edification, and it makes it very powerful to train that muscle, train that voice of honor and edification. And that comes through our Epic 30 process. MVP, another core activity, very powerful. It's mission and vision will create clarity in my speech. If I know where I'm going, I'm talking about where I'm going, talking about how I want to make a difference in this planet on for a better place for my granddaughter, right? That's a motivation to me. And so my mission is to make this a better planet, make relationships and marriage epic so that people can have a great environment in their home to be raised up in, to live in. Children, it's for the children. Triggers to triumph will come, or excuse me, emotional mastery will come through our triggers to triumph process because it really helps you when you master your emotions and you understand that you can have a better story, a story of confidence, a story, a hero story of breakthrough. And then emotional mastery will protect your communication and do well at communication. Three C's of connection for deeper, more intimate connection. You know what they are: confidence, communication, commitment. We're constantly developing these things. But when you have confidence, you will speak clear. Believe me, your communication will improve because you're going to listen deeply, right? Your listening skills improve. And then commitment, you'll repair things quickly. You don't let tension or challenges linger. You repair quickly. So today, I'd like you to ask one deeper question to a friend, family member, someone you love, a loved one. Slow your tone. Listen without interrupting. That's a big one. And I was doing a call earlier with some men that I work with and mentor, and we talked about this that you can slow your tone, listen without interrupting. And part of listening without interrupting is to be able to express appreciation clearly is to set timers sometimes. When you have a situation where you're trying to resolve conflict and you know it can linger and go on and on and on for hours, it's good to set timers, set expectations. Here's how much time we're going to set for this. We're going to come up with a solution at the end of this because this has gone on long enough. People will open their hearts where they feel understood. So it is important to validate. It is important to give people a voice. But sometimes, again, we give them a voice and they'll take an hour to express something. You're like, we've got 5 minutes, and set up expectations and let them be heard and be understood. Valid emotions and feelings. I'm just saying this because in life and in business, we're all very busy. In life and in business, we have appointments and schedules. We got to keep moving forward. And sometimes you can tell when people don't have schedules and don't have busy lives where they can just talk for hours, right? I'm sure you've been around those people. And that's fine because they do need to be loved and heard and validated. But it's also okay to have a schedule and to honor your schedule and your time frames as well. We are people who listen deeply, speak clearly, and build connection intentionally. Build connection intentionally. Join me every morning. Tomorrow it'll be around this time. I think it's about 6:45 when we start the men's Bible study. So I've been hitting this time around 6:30, 7 o'clock that I've been doing these short little nuggets for you. Join me every morning though this week as we continue on. Hit subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that other singles and other couples can hear the nuggets about communication. If you're on Facebook, make some comments. It matters. I appreciate it that you're here, you're watching live. If you're watching the recording, make that comment as well. It does make a difference, and others will see it if you're interacting with me on these videos, whether it's on the recording or the live. And drop some comments below. What are some communication habits that you've implemented that have really helped you in your relationships? What is one area you want to improve? Can you comment? Can you interact with me? And so I can see those. I love seeing those and love being purposeful in our time together. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about purpose and direction, why purpose is attractive. Actually, it'll probably be Friday because tomorrow I have my men's Bible study. I will be going live. Excuse me. Oh. We are finishing up his creation code for success. And we've been on a series. This will be our 8th session. And we did day 7 of creation 2 weeks ago. Last week, I was with my daughter as she was in labor, having baby Kalea come into this world. She's beautiful. She's amazing. She's perfect, baby Kalea. And so I'm a very proud and blessed grandfather. But I do want to encourage you, join us tomorrow as we are going over day 8 of creation code. Maybe you've never heard of day 8 if you're study Genesis and the creation. 7 days of creation, as everyone talks about. There's a day 8. Come check it out and see what we talk about there for our men's Bible study. I'll be live, so you can check it out. But we'll be back on Friday and talking about the importance of purpose and direction and why that's so attractive. Habits of attractive people. It's what we're going through this week. God bless you. Have a great day. And please like and subscribe. Makes a difference. We are the Amish Matchmakers. Yes, we do. We're not Amish, but we do help people that are come from the Amish descent or Mennonite descent. We call it the Anabaptists, if you're not familiar with that. And we have helped many we help singles to find godly spouses, create epic legacies and families and marriages, and develop a legacy that's actually rooted in faith, freedom, and above all else, love. I love you.